Good morning, everyone. I just wanted to go live with y'all for a moment to show y'all that my cart has just arrived. She is a beauty. Take a look at it. I still have to hook up the harness system and everything, so I have my stop lights, my signal lights, and all this stuff. It came with a beautiful red, white, and blue 9-foot umbrella. But of course, y'all know that I am definitely going to change that to my yellow with my logo, the doghouse on it. I love the new burners. They're not circular burners. This is a rod burner. This is so dope. I'm really digging this. Copper piping and everything for the hot water system. I mean, it looks wonderful. You can't beat this. This is high quality. It's new. It's different than what your standard cart has as far as the circle burners and stuff like that. Sometimes you get 2 or 3, but the way this is set up, I love it, because down this side it won't be as hot where you have that with some burners that have 3 burners. Because I wanted to go with the 3 burner when you guys saw me building my own hot dog cart. But that it didn't make it. It didn't graduate. So this right here gives the equivalent of mostly like 2 large burners, and the heat and everything is different. I'm gonna probably fire this baby up later for y'all with a different video. But I just wanted to go live with y'all for a second, wake y'all up a little TT, because I know a lot of y'all still laying around. So give you a little something to watch. We do the little rundown in this thing here. So with that being said, over here, I'm sure it wouldn't generate as much heat as needed, so I would be able to hold my brats, my sausages, and all the rest of my hot dogs, and then I'll probably just cook in this middle area and transfer over. It's going to take a while to get used to her. So let's move on. Wheels are highway ready, beautiful. 4 lugs, looks nice. Definitely gonna have to check that, the pressure, and make sure that the tires are pumped up the way it's supposed to be. So I'll be taking her in to one of the, I guess, I don't know, maybe Marvin's or Pep Boys or something to check the tire. Now, I like this. This is different. It's very simple to run your gas, and of course, you can stop when you want to stop. Some of it is circular. With the circular, it's probably easy to get broken and stuff like that. You don't want your stuff to get broke. And this here, only thing I don't feel too good about this is, let's say on a windy day, I don't want my burners to get blown out by the wind, but I think it'll be all right. But the open face is all right. I guess it gives me a chance to see if anything goes weird or whatever. Probably the pans might block that. I'm not sure. Haven't checked. Speaking of pans, it came with 5 1/3 pans. So the 1/3 pans are with it. Along the harness system is inside one of the pans that I have to hook up. Pretty cool. Now we're gonna run around to the back of this thing. The back of this thing comes with a really cool trailer hitch. Looks very clean and nice, like most trailer hitches. Only thing I like about with this one, you don't have to buy the extra wheel. Most places make you buy that extra wheel, and it's probably an extra 90 bucks you gotta pay. This already comes with the retractable wheel, so you can't beat that. I didn't have to only thing I had to pay extra for was the shipping. The shipping was a little different than most places. Most places they charge you like 500 bucks or whatever to ship. This place charged me 1,200, which only reason I like that, because it came a lot faster than paying the 500 bucks and going to have to pick it up at a truck terminal for 2, and for 3 the cart was a lot cheaper than most places you would buy the same type of cart, and off the bat you're spending about $5K plus And then you also have to pay for a sink. You have to pay for the retractable wheel, third wheel. You have to pay for all that stuff extra. So that's an extra like $700 added on. So you're looking at $6,000 easy. With this guy who I went to, Hot Dog King Louie out of New York. I mean,
Hey.
It was a lot cheaper, a lot cheaper. Now let's go to the sink. I love the sink. I might change this up a little bit. You know, I might go to Lowe's and maybe do a taller sink faucet, do a taller faucet. If not, I'm really digging this. I like it. I'm gonna load this up with some water and get my propane tanks, because I do need a propane tank, of course, you know, so I can fire it up and see how this hot water comes for inspection. And then right here is where you load your water up at. It's a lot different than a lot of other carts, because this cart uses gravity instead of using a pump and a hot water heater. So that's another thing that's better, because in South Carolina, as long as you got hot water, it doesn't matter if you have a pump or if you have a hot water heater, as long as you got hot water. So hot water system runs here and runs back in and heats up the water. It's a new system than when he used to use the iron cast. He used to use the iron cast, but now he uses the copper, which conducts a lot more heat, a lot faster than the iron. So, because the iron is pretty thick. But as far as that, yeah, you just gotta have hot water. You gotta have a sink, because of course you're gonna need a commissary in South Carolina. And on top of that, it's a lot better than paying extra for the pump, because if you pay for the water system and the pump, and you gotta pay for the hot water heater that comes with it, some of these other companies, you're looking at maybe $7,000 right there, because you have to pay a little bit of tax and then the shipping and all that stuff. So the $7,000 easy, $7,000 easy, and it's worth it. But in a way, if you don't need it, why spend it? You can use that to go towards startup, or any type of scaling for advertisement and stuff like that. But she's a beauty. Now on to the display box, which is definitely going to be used as a bread box, because I'm probably going to like load it up with buns and chips and, you know, extra stuff that I make, extra buns and chips. It's very windy out here today. Because as far as my chip stand, you know, as people pick chips and use chips, I will have to refill the stand. So extra chips and extra hot dog buns will be in here. I'm probably gonna serve buns. You know, I have back up here also, because I'm sure down here is gonna be very warm. Keep my buns nice and warm. The buns up top is just going to be to replace the ones down here that'll be warm. So as I pull bags out, you will always get a nice warm bun. You will not get a cold bun from me, never. All right, so with that being said, we're going to move on to this beautiful cooler. Now there's a lot of coolers that they say, well, it holds about 100 cans. This is a much larger cooler than most hot dog cart businesses that send carts out. They hold 100 cans. This cart here holds 200 cans, but I'm definitely not putting soda pops in here. Soda pops will not go in here. This is going to be my cold storage for replacing hot dogs, keeping things frozen, as far as any type of sausages or brats that I use. It's going to be the backup. This is going to be a cooler that's going to be always below 30 degrees. I'm definitely going to make sure this stuff stays frozen. And the way this guy got this thing insulated is a beast. I like that. You can tell it's insulated very good, very well. There's no high pitch when it comes to that cooler. That's very nice. I really applaud Mr. Louie how this thing is put together. It's put together real nice. When we was getting it out of the transport van, nothing. So I could shake it. Nothing sound like it was loose. It's very well put together. So I just wanted to touch base with you guys and let y'all see my beautiful lady. She's here today. Just came in about 10 minutes ago. The guy just left. So she's a beauty. Let y'all get one last little go around. Which we already talked about, the umbrella, and definitely the umbrella is going to get changed. But yeah, she's a beauty, man. She's beautiful. I love it. I can't wait to serve some of you guys some really tasty hot dogs. Everything's going to be New York style, authentic. My Coney Island chili. Everything's going to be made from scratch, all down to my coleslaw, Dixie style coleslaw. Dirty Water Dogs, original recipe from 1876 when hot dogs first started out in New York City, coming out of Germany and moving on to Michigan. You know, that's why the sauce is called Coney Island sauce, because it started in Coney Island, but it ended up in Michigan, which is a Detroit style. So I'm giving you a little history on hot dogs and stuff like that also. But the history on my Carolina Cotton, Carolina style hot dog, you're gonna have to come buy one in order to get the history on that. I'm not gonna tell why I named it Carolina Cotton. Only if you buy one, you will find out why I named it Carolina Cotton. But yeah, go check out the menu, see what I got going on. There's a lot of stuff on my page. You can always find me with the yellow logo, with the house, the dog house, hot dogs. On Facebook, there's a lot of dog houses, but my logo is yellow. You can't miss it. Other people have different colors. That's pretty cool. Well, I'm going to get out of here because I'm going to get ready to head to the store, grab some things, so I can get this baby hooked up, ready to go for next week. And on top of that, I got to get back to cleaning the pool because the boss, but just my daughter, she's on me. I need to get the pool clean. It's going to be a wonderful spring, wonderful summer. I hope everyone stays blessed. Hope everyone has a very blessed day, blessed weekend, and a very joyful summer too. Because I believe this is the year of expectations. Expect the big man upstairs to do a lot in your life. Just stay focused, stay generous to others. And y'all have a blessed rest of your day. And I'll catch y'all on the flip side.